Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Robles brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Ro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Ro, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, kicks and deals. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Comes set, now the pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Line to the right side, and that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Thames. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Robles on third. Zimmerman is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Washington. Steven Strasberg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in, Stevie Wilkerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Stevie Wilkerson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hayes A 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Popped up. Kendrick waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Strasberg comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Taylor. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Chris Davis would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Taylor. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His past numbers with Steven Strasberg, he's gone 2 for 8. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kurt Suzuki goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And the pitch. Michael Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Castro absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Count even now at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. One and two. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Drummond.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The third baseman, Bobby Dalbeck.
Ready now for Baltimore, Bobby Dalbeck. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. So far on the year, Dalbeck carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Ramon Urias, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting it, the shortstop, Robles.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and 0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
In now for the O's, Stevie Wilkerson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Austin Hayes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. The 0-1 offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The set and the 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Into the box, Victor Robles swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. That's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And another throw over.
No, he's safe.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. One there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Strasberg on 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez. As Strasberg will get ahead of him here with strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
2-strike pitch from Strasberg. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Chris Davis at the plate now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nope. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Bobby Dalbeck. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Thames behind 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-1 Washington. Leading off the inning, Ramon Urias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Ramon Urias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back at the track. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, catcher, Chance.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Ready with the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Stevie Wilkerson. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Turner is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Strasberg comes set. Here it comes on 1-0.
2-0.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Taylor. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batter, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. All even now, 2-2. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
The left fielder, Anthony.
He's set and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Strasberg comes set. First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Dalbeck, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. One and 2. Here it is. Line to the right side. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. So striding forward now, Victor Robles, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here now is Juan Soto as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. But he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now the 1-0.
Right there.
Two balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Rooker takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Michael Rooker.
Eric Thames will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
1-0.
Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Orioles 3 and the Nationals 2. Austin Voth enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, catcher, Cisco.
Into the box, Chance Cisco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in once again, Stevie Wilkerson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. First and second here with nobody out.
Ball one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Austin Hayes waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Shawn Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Shawn Armstrong.
Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 3-2. Ramon Urias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ramon Urias.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Renato Nunez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
At the plate, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Urias has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
That's count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bobby Dalbeck.
Tanner Rainey takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Tanner Rainey.
Digging in, Bobby Dalbeck. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Settling in now, Ramon Urias. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Nationals 2. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Starlin Castro. First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got it to second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. So striding in, Chance Sisco. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Chance Sisco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So digging in now, Stevie Wilkerson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Two and 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, inside.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Here's the 2-1 home. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-2 the final today. Baltimore used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Means earned his 9th win of the year. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.